Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So gamesindustry.biz is this website that is generally a good source of information, especially when it comes to sales and to scoops and whatnot. But again, it has its fair share of people who want to write about things that very few people care about. And now here we have a very misleading article saying half of US and UK players want more diverse characters in games. Half. So you would imagine that would be like 1 million people, for example. Have a guess, like how many people were there in this? Yeah, 4,000 people across the UK and the US. So you can imagine how representative that is. It seems like the UK has only 4,000 people in population, and same goes for the US. This so-called study is done by Newzoo. I have never heard of it, and obviously no one cares. 4,000 people. They shamelessly here say that it's half of the UK and US players. And of course they want to talk about what they call here societal issues, but it's more exactly about gender and how people feel in bed and whatnot. It's not 100% societal issues in there. What they mean is different from what they say. And among these people that have been interviewed or that have contributed to this so-called study, 13 versus 9% of people saying that these sort of societal issues are not important at all for publishers to take a stance on. Not important, 9% and 8% respectively. So you can see that this is US players and this is UK players. Again, a good portion says that they're neutral because, yeah, the job of gaming and games is to entertain and not to pander and not to virtue signal and over-represent some people. 28% versus 35% say that it is important. Notice here that the UK people are more interested, and very important, 17% versus 11% here. Again, US players, they say that it's more important or it's very important. And here the writer says publishers willing to take a stance could potentially benefit from a wider audience going forward, as half of the respondents in both countries or territories said they would be more likely to buy games from companies that take an active stance. So let's think about that for a moment. There are games that sell like 20 million copies. There are games that sell 4 million, 3 million. It depends on the popularity of the game and how good that game is. And do you think that if publishers take a stance on this would sell well? I am very sure that it is not the case because, like I said, no one cares about the characters and what they feel. It's more like how good is the gameplay and the story are. And the players who participated in this, 45 of them are women, 30% are Alphabet Plus in the US and 14% in the UK, while 30% identify as disabled. I don't understand that in the US versus 20% in the UK. And they speak here about ethnicities and racial groups and whatnot. And then this closing statement is another joke. It says while players are becoming more and more diverse, the industry itself is still overwhelmingly white and male, the two words that these people hate. In some territories such as the UK, highlighted by this UKIES, UK Games Industry Census. Just go for BAFTA because BAFTA is pushing harder for more quote-unquote representation in gaming. Because right now, in this era, we no longer care about meritocracy, we more care about representation and identity politics. Of course, these kinds of articles are just to be taken lightly and as a joke. No offense to the people who participated in this, but again, 4,000 people is nothing compared to the population in the US and in the UK and to the number of people who play games in both countries. But these people want to cherry pick the things that serve more their agenda and the way they think things should be done. And yeah, I hope you had a funny read here. If you want to read the whole article, it is in the description down below. And thanks for watching. As always, if you like the video, please don't forget to put a like and to subscribe for more. Tell your opinions in the comment section down below. Share the video with your friends and I will talk to you again soon. Have a good one.